When they told us, go off and find somewhere to work for 2 weeks, I knew that it had to be something to do with filmmaking, since it was my biggest passion since I was young. I guess the biggest thing that inspired me to get into filmmaking was my dad. My dad really started my love of film. He showed me so many different films from a young age, and that inspired me even early on to make my own little, Lego stop motion films, even though it was just sort of me that saw them.
As a teacher, you can see that there's a real difference to those students who have had positive and effective work placements, because when they return to us, they come back a little bit more kind of focused and dare I say mature, and they've also got a lot more confidence because they've gone and spent some worthwhile time in companies that they've wanted to gain insight and experience from. It's being able to have those conversations with people other than the teachers they see day to day, but with people who are doing the jobs that they want to do.
I also think there's a real advantage through knowledge sharing. So the process of Charlie's manager, Carl, sharing the knowledge that he has is actually going to go and enhance Carl's knowledge because of that transfer. And the other thing it does is it brings new eyes, fresh ways, and as I said, very much connects us to a generation that, we need to be more and more mindful of in our communications.
His work itself technically has got, vastly improved. You can see in some of the stuff he does himself. He's better at using a camera, he's more organised when it comes to the shoot. He has learned how to do it in the industry.
My first shoot in London was a really good experience. We worked in a big studio to shoot a commercial, which was amazing because there were so many people there, so many specialists in the industry, and you got to learn hands-on, how everything works. It was great because I'd never been to somewhere so big before where everything was going on. Then seeing the ad on telly as well a few months later was great as well, because it was something that I could, tell my family and friends, this was something that I worked on, which was something I'd never been able to do before.
His confidence, not in just his work, but in himself, I think, has been his biggest gain.
So since coming here, I've really sort of developed the confidence to go out and do filmmaking as a career in the future. Before, it was more so just something that I'd have liked to have gotten into, but now it's something that I really feel I can excel in if I really try. I went from work experience to doing, paid work in the summer to now being a full-time intern after college hours.
So basically the outcome of his work experience is a paid job in the industry that he wants to be in.